Also getting harassed quite a bit in his lane, but there will be no follow-up from there. And LeBron is also adventure weight from that bottom lane, and now he'll be joining the side of Mitch here moving forward, it would appear. Mitch, though, going for his own move onto Jarex here. He gets in a good position. He gets a few more shots. One more. Oh, not even. Okay. Gets the high end of the DPS on that one and gets the takedown. First blood goes to...
Run that way and threatening him with a stun, but Puck just kind of loops around and is going to be completely fine, so...
S4's like, I just want to get him with a stun anyways. Oh my god! That power shot came from another dimension. They buffed that, didn't they?
Oh yeah, it ward down so they can kind of see what's happening, but if Cole just continues to farm and he can get his Blink Dagger uninterrupted, and... Oh
my goodness, everyone from OG is pretty much coming down here. Four pairs of hands, if you will, on deck, but Element's already looking to make their strike onto S4. So when Jarex and company are looking to come on in, power strike on forward, S4 gets the finish. Onto LeBron. There's a good shackle, but OG might need to back off now. Gogi's looking to come in. He gets the stun pop. A 3-second stun onto S4. Allows Swift Ending to begin to right-click right through him. There's the Rift pullback. He gets off the Dragon Tail onto the Lifestealer. Repositions a bit. Cole looking to jump in. Tries to get the back mark of Jarex here. And they're going to be able to get the takedown. S4 gets dropped. Now lots of low elements players here trying to retreat away. Nice rage off from the flame break, but they are going to get the finish onto Gogi. Soul Assumption flies in from LeBron, and Trixie will end up going down. It's bloodshed across this bottom lane. He could end up being the one to tank this gank here. Gogi's already moving in. The pings are out. Here he comes. Hiya, Trixie, how you doing? Rips him right back in. Mitch is going to lock him down with the Carapace. Bada bing, bada boom, he's dead. Power shot comes in, but OG are far from assistance as they double back. They will be able to get the finish onto that tier 1 with the help of No Tail. And now they are on the run, but Cole jumps in with the orb, gets connection with the coil onto No Tail. Now the familiar stuns lock him in place. S4 tries to step in to help out with the Dragon Tail, and they blast and finish off little Mitch right there. Now a shackle to fly, connection onto Gogi, but they are all able to slay the dragon in S4, making it a 1-for-1 trade.
He picks up his Dragon Lance, and he's probably going to go straight into a Hurricane Pike after that. Yeah, so... Oh, Jarek's in trouble.
He's eating hard, but I don't think Mitch can finish him off. You need assistance here, and that's where Swift Ending comes in with assistance from Cole.
Oh,
now
S4.
They look to swarm as a follow-up onto S4, and it looks like there should be an easy 2-man takedown coming in from Elements, striking the side of OG without them even knowing what's coming.
That super farm Slark of previous eras, so...
Oh, OG see him.
Have to make do.
They have that ward up on the high ground, and they're looking to catch their approach with a sentry, and it will work. Mitch runs right under it, and they get a beautiful connection of the shackle shot, and they're going to look to blast down Cole on top of it. They wait for the package to come out in Swift Ending, and then they hog tie him up with Trixie's lasso, and he's not going to be able to make it back in a way. Nice 3-man takedown comes out from OG, and they are just on a rampage here as they will also get Gogi down. OG looking the hottest they have been in this series. They'll secure it with a cherry on top, being that tier 2.
So OG just... their laning phase has gone pretty well, and they've caught Elements out, and that's a bit ambitious. Visage is a very tanky hero. He doesn't really appreciate being gone on his tier 4s.
Oh, Jarex. Try to TP out. Fortunately, he was under the tower, and the tower shots. He goes down. Jump in deep from Cole here to be able to get the grab. Nice coil connection. A follow-up stun is also there, and they're going to be able to take down No Tail. Ooh, looks like Elements are going to be able to get some sweet treats as a response play and a hold-in. OG, you know, obviously a bit of a overzealous maneuver there inside the base. Oh, Carapace stun. Going to miss the mark with the follow-up stun, though. Trixie should be able to make it way, but...
Gonna go undetected for now. No Tail shadow blading through. Uh-oh.
They're close, though. Cole's right there. He has the infest. They're gonna go for the silence. He needs some help. They got the stun lockdown. Can they get the burst on Cole? He's able to jaunt and step away, and that's when the bomb comes out, and that is when the trap card is revealed. OG in trouble. 3-man coil is going to be connected. S4, though, manages to stay alive. They get a good stun and nukes, and we'll get the finish on Mitch. Eventually, though, they will get the grab onto S4, and then get the blow-up play onto No Tail. Elements right back into action, just as OG seem to be able to take off with a good advantage down that mid lane. Elements have just taken everything right back with a like Dota appearance. If they're able to get a win here on OG and make the trip out to Croatia for the Dota Pit LAN.
Oh,
Could be
S4,
an opportunity for them to be able to make a move. Oh, S4 going in for the rune. Might have blinked himself into too much trouble and gets blown up. That leads to a coil connection on not one but two. YapzOr is going to be forced to snap the coil and get stunned, but at least it gets some space to make it away from trouble to go down right away. And
Snakes is these DKs in front, and everyone's taking damage for you, and everyone's taking lots of damage for Soul Assumption. Then you get to be a turret, and he's going to get caught though.
Ooh, he's running back towards his team. The jump is there from Trixie, but a good connection from Cole to slow them down, and he'll get possibly the burst on Trixie. No, can't quite do it yet. It's going to be Cole who ends up going down first. They will end up connecting with that Soul Assumption and getting the return fire, but now they're looking to go on to S4 here. He's trapped between trouble, and then he gets nuked down again. Double kill for LeBron. No Tail, though, able to secure a double kill himself, but now it's OG on the run. Jerix, Yules, dodges out the stun. He comes back down to the earth, but it's straight down 6 feet under as he gets quickly put into his grave. YapzOr trying to slow them down with the shackle shot, but they have their eyes on the prize, and it's No Tail. Nice little force. Gets them out from trouble, but eventually they are able to catch up. Now, trying to go into Shadowblade to hide. They have the dust too. Man, No Tail pulling everything he can, him and his team, to try to keep him alive, but it's not going to be good enough. Eventually, Swift Ending will be able to nab that one. Now, YapzOr, who've been hanging around to help out, could be a bit in trouble.
Oh,
but
no
hey, he
way.
manages to do a little bit of a do-si-do, if you will, around the tree, and it seems like he might have just avoided any further trouble.
And then he just made illusions of a Tiny, who then had really weird, like a bugged Aghs thing, but it looked very funny, but he did a lot of damage to buildings.
Ooh, S4 close to trouble, gets spotted out. Mitch is going to connect with the stun, and now they're going to get the finish with the Soul Assumption. Jumping in Trixie, he's going to get the lasso pullback. Good shackle, but briefly locks him in place. They will be able to get the blast onto LeBron, but there's going to be the coil connecting onto two. Swift Ending just casually rolling on in. Phantasm is going to be used, but it's going to be used on the CK on this one, and they're just getting shot down by No Tail here as they slowly inch back. They are slowly crumbling away onto these cores. Element's in trouble. They will lose both of those mighty cores. And it's a frantic Mitch just trying to stun and make it out. OG in time, though, to stall OG from going into the pit and getting a head start. That Swift Ending is back now. They have everyone now at attendance with the exception of LeBron. S4 confidently jumping right into the mix. The Carapace, though, is going to be stunning him, and now it's going to be the bomb. Two-man stun connection right after Trixie goes in with the lasso. Can they burst down Cole? Yes, they can. With that power shot, they will take out the Fairy Dragon. But OG are on the run back. No Tail is very low, and Swift Ending and company are trying to get in there. But man, Swift Ending can just barely run anywhere, it seems like, without that vehicle. Luckily, it seems like they will be able to get a hold onto YapzOr and will do work onto that. They get OG out of the neighborhood, and now they could be the ones moving into the pit and claiming the Aegis for themselves.
Oh, I'm very, very silly. I thought Predator and DK just becomes even more of a big tanky DK, so. But they are just kind of sitting here. One team under a ward, the other team just on the low ground, so.
Oh, jump in from S4 right away. The orb comes out and he wants to make his mark. And Elements need to backpedal a bit. They have this high ground advantage. Cole comes back down and he's going to get blown up. Now the lasso pullback for Swift Ending. A great time to open up here for OG. He's going to have to frantically run back into the action. Gogi valiantly dives into the fight, gets blasted with the finger, and now could be shot down, will go down. Elements lose 3, and now Swift Ending could be the 4th one to get popped, and there he goes. All 5 from Elements end up getting dropped now. OG move on forward, and they'll try to get some base work in. Maybe force out a buyback or so. The only one who even has a buyback is the CK, but this will easily secure what looks like a tier 3 and some Rax damage. And then always backpedal for the Roche. It looks like OG
This is a full lane of Rax, I think.
have definitely pulled
Good
way
ball,
far and ahead in this game. They're even going to make more out of it. They go right to the bottom lane now, and look at the work they could do on this tower. The power of the Drow. They're just going to go in for the Roche now because they have to defend the base. Creeps are all inside the base. But man, Elements are like the only chance we can win those if we kill them in this fight. So they're going to go in, do or die now. Jump in right away. Silence immediate send up of Cole, and he gets blasted down with the Laguna. No chance to get anything off for him. As Swift Ending is just frantically trying to make it up into the high ground. He's going to get shot down from 3 different sides, and he's just going to be just massacred. It looks like OG are going to be able to get the upper hand in this game number 3, and they just throw in the towel, knowing it is over. This is not going to be a 3-0 shutout. OG, your Boston Major champions, are looking to take it into a game number 4.